Hello and welcome to the DrivingMaul Currie Cup Round 8 predictions. There is so much rugby going on at the moment with the Currie Cup, the Top 14, the Pro 14, the Aviva Premiership, the Mitre 10 Cup, the NRC, the Rugby Championship, just to name a few. And that hasn't even included what's going on in Japan. So if you don't want to miss out on any of that kind of stuff, then the best place to be is on my email list, on my newsletter list. Once a week, I'll send out an email on a Thursday night. It'll have all my predictions in. It'll have links to all my live shows that are on YouTube as well, so you won't miss a thing. So to do that, click on the link above on Twitter, down below on YouTube, and you can be updated and read it in your own time as to what is going on. So please do sign up for that. I'm Paul, the guy behind DrivingMaul. Yep, it's just me, the one-man show that's with a few guests for those live shows. Do please sign up. Currie Cup, round 8. Wow, it is zooming by, isn't it? And quick graphics for you. These are the games we have coming up. We have the Bulls hosting the Griquas, the Lions hosting the Pumas, and the Sharks hosting the Cheetahs. I'll be honest, the first game is the hardest one to pick in my point of view. Two teams that are struggling, and the Bulls start off with 2 wins, but have been on a run of 4 losses since then. So really, including a 36-point loss to the Pumas of all teams, 51-15. So we're looking at some kind of bounce back from the Blue Bulls, because that was kind of embarrassing, let's be honest. The Griquas looked like they turned it around. They got a couple of wins against Western Province and Cheetahs, to the first and third in the table. And then they go and lose to the Pumas. What's going on? So they're a bit up and down at the moment. So it's really hard to predict how this one is going to go. They did meet in the first round of the season, where the Bulls won the game by 6 points, 45-51, and that was away. This time they're at home. So I'm going to go for the Bulls by 3. But it's not with much confidence, I'll tell you. Not after the way that the Bulls. I mean, the Bulls were on a 4-game losing streak, and that big loss last time out. Really, there's no confidence there. But you've got to go with somebody, so I'm going with the home side by 3. The Lions then host the Pumas, and the Lions, champions from 2 years ago, finalists last year, and this year 1 win from 6. They're last in the table, just on 10 points. They really are struggling this season. The Pumas have been we're down that end, but they've turned it around with 2 good wins. And so I'm thinking that actually that form is going to carry them through. And they've got plenty of confidence after that big win over the Bulls. And I'm going to back the Pumas by 5. To round out the weekend, we have first visiting second, the Sharks versus the Cheetahs. The Cheetahs only 1 point ahead of the Sharks. Obviously, the Cheetahs are the champions from last year. But this weekend, the Pro 14 kicks off, and the Cheetahs will be involved in that as well. How is that going to stretch their resources? You've heard me ask that question probably every week since this competition started, and we're going to find out soon enough. The Sharks are on a good 5-game winning streak, including that tight win over Western Province last weekend, where they won by just the 1 point. But hey, they got the job done. The Cheetahs, apart from that one loss to the Griquas, I say the Griquas up and down. What a surprise that was. Have been grinding out the results, but again, they have been really small margins. The Blue Bulls by just 1 point. They beat the Lions by just 6, and that's the bottom 2 sides in the competition. So I think it's going to have to be the Sharks for me, and I'm going to back the home side by 5 points. I'm always up for good rugby chat, so please do let me know your thoughts on these results. As I say, I'm going for the Bulls by 3, Pumas by 5, Sharks by 5. What do you think? How do you see it going? Let me know in the comments below, or do come and have a chat on Twitter at DrivingMaul. Thank you very much for joining me. I'll be back later today with my Pro 14 predictions. As I say, there's a lot of rugby on at the moment. Don't forget to sign up for the newsletter so you don't miss out on any of that. Link above on Twitter, down below on YouTube. Catch you all later.